Good evening. Today we are going to learn how to make grilled cheese the right way. First, you gotta come on over to your wonderful dishwasher here and grab the wonderful spatula. The spatula is amazing. You need it. Second, you need a pan. This is big because I eat a lot. Okay? Now, the most important part is the bread. You want to get the Martin's butter bread, old fashioned. Best bread there is. Any kind of cheese you want. I prefer Hannaford American cheese, just like that. And you really should be using Land O'Lakes canola oil real butter. But we're running empty on this. So for backup, I got sea salt and olive oil butter as well. So first thing we're gonna do, gonna melt up these butters a little bit, okay? Brand new thing of butter. That's right. Look at that. Looks beautiful. Got to make sure that this plastic stuff is all off of it, because if you don't, it will melt in the microwave. There it is. I bet you don't want that in the microwave. And in your butter. Now you got to put the butter in for about 15 to 30 seconds, depending on how much you have. Obviously, if you have less, it means less time. Now that your butter's all melted, you want to scoop it all up on your knife, spread it as evenly as possible on this bread. Okay, so just make sure it gets off the edge here. Just butter it up. Make sure there's a decent amount on there, and at least a coating on every square inch of the piece of bread, because it will burn if you do not. Okay. Put that face down on the burner. Grab a piece of cheese. Put it on there. Do the same with the other. But while you're doing that, you got to eat a piece of cheese. Half a piece of cheese. To get your taste buds going. Yeah. And see, now you can do the same thing with them. Neil starts butter, you know. Yep. Look at that. Make sure you use as much of this stuff as possible. It's very precious, very rare, especially in this household. There we go. That's a good coat. Just gonna flip that. One trick, do not start the burner until both are done, because the weight will make it cook more evenly and together, so you don't have to wait as long in between sandwiches being made, you know? Okay. Just trying to get as much as possible from there. Let me grab a little bit from here. There we go. We're gonna need just a little bit more. Gonna use some cheeky butter. It's a way to cheat, you know. Don't tell anyone I'm doing this, but sometimes when you got nothing but frozen butter in the house, you gotta use this cheap butter. Don't tell the sandwich that, it'll hurt its feelings. But you just mix it in there and it'll mix together real good and everything will be fine. So now that you got everything all set here, you gotta turn that burner on. I leave it on large cookware high. That's if you have a GE Monogram cooktop. But now you can take this. There's 3 different kinds of butters that I just used. Now while that's heating up, you can set everything down, start putting everything away. Just so you know that you're all set when it's time to eat. So you can be all cleaned up, so you don't have to worry about it, okay? Now the sandwiches tend to like to be on their own for a little bit, so I'm just gonna let them go, and then I'll come back to them soon, okay? Okay, now that you can hear the simmering, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but let's find out. Here we go. See that? See how it's bubbling a little bit there, right? That's what you want it to do. Now, you don't want to peek at it too much because it'll just cause it to cook unevenly again, and I'll show you how you want the bread. Tastes the best this way. Also a shout out to Sheep Squad. Go subscribe to them because they're going to be starting these new videos soon. They're going to be doing these funny challenges and just these dumb humor activities. Go check them out. They have nothing posted yet, but stay tuned. Okay guys, they're just about there. This side is perfect. How about the other side? Oh, this side's perfect as well. So you're just gonna scooch that and flip it. Now how you guys want it, just golden brown. Not too brown because then it gets burnt. Not too gold because then it's too soft. Knew that would happen. You just gotta let them sit back in their original position, push them back. That's where they cook the best. That's where the heat gets to it the most. Grab a plate while we're waiting here. Just a quick peek. Oh yeah, they're cooking away, man. They're almost done. I tend to do one side a little darker than the other, just a little bit. As much as I can. So I flip, check, flip, let it cook again. Flip, check, flip, cook again. Very little effort to make something so tasty. So now I'm going to take this one off. That's the second side. We're going to look at this one quick. Oh, this one's good too. Make sure you shut the burner off. You shut that burner off, no fire will happen. You leave it on, a fire will happen. So I'm going to bring the spatula, put it over here in the side. Turn the water on to like medium temperature. Wait for it to get up there, and then put it right on the pan so the pan cools off, and then bring it to cold. You're going to hear a little bit of steaminess. Now what we just did while cooling that off was allowing the sandwiches to settle in and cool off themselves. So now you guys can just go on, make your own, and enjoy. Until next time.